Hello and welcome to the Integrated Media Center. I'm your host, Drake Greenstein. Let's get caught up with all the latest Geneva athletic news. To start things off, let's go to the Geneva football team. It was homecoming last Saturday on Geneva's campus, and the football team delivered a dominating performance in a 27-7 victory over Waynesburg. Geneva's defense completely shut down the Yellow Jackets' offense, giving up only a meaningless touchdown with 13 seconds remaining to prevent the shutout. Senior Tyler Can led the defense with 12 tackles, while senior Torrin Salas finished with 8 tackles. Salas is the Geneva Men's Student Athlete of the Week, so check out his interview on the Geneva Athletics website. Offensively, senior running back Justin Lurie led the offense with 122 yards rushing and 1 touchdown, while sophomore quarterback Amos Luptak added 115 yards on the ground. Sophomore Daniel Nordas had a strong game, going 2 for 3 on field goals and 3 for 3 on extra points, while also booming 3 touchbacks on his kickoffs. For his efforts, he was named the PAC Football Special Teams Player of the Week. The Golden Tornadoes will look to extend their winning streak to 3 games, which would be the longest since 2013, when they travel to St. Vincent on Saturday to take on the Bearcats at 1 p.m. The women's volleyball team won all 4 of its matches last week, improving its winning streak to 8 straight matches, the longest since 2015, when the team won 18 in a row. On Saturday, the Golden Tornadoes traveled to W&J for a tri-match, and Geneva swept W&J while defeating Grove City 3-1. Senior Casey Costal was named the PAC Women's Volleyball Player of the Week after she led the team with 46 kills last week. She now has 179 kills on the season, which is second best in the PAC. Freshman Hope Shook had her best week of the year as well, finishing both matches on Saturday with 11 kills, a career high for her. The Golden Tornadoes' schedule will increase in difficulty coming up as they host John Carroll at 7 p.m. and then next week Geneva will host Bethany and Westminster, 2 of the other top teams in the PAC. As for the women's soccer team, they've been off for a week now, with its last victory coming last week against Hilbert 3-0, when sophomore Lexi Dell scored and assisted on both of the other scores. Senior Erica Sumner and junior Aaron Hauser picked up the 2 other goals. The women will play their PAC matchups in their first one this Saturday afternoon when they host Teal at 4:30 p.m. down at the Merriman Athletic Complex. The men's soccer team had a tough last week, losing in double overtime at Allegheny 1-0 and then dropping a 2-0 decision on Saturday to undefeated and 16th-ranked Penn State Barron. With the match against Penn State Barron on Saturday, the men have now finished their difficult non-conference schedule and will begin PAC play on Saturday when they host Teal at 7 p.m. down at the Merriman Athletic Complex. The women's tennis team got back into the win column last week with a road victory at Waynesburg, 8-1. Senior Rachel Letterman led the team at number 1 singles and number 1 doubles, while senior Jana Newberry, junior Felicity Orndorff, and sophomore Maddie Paquet also picked up 2 wins apiece in singles and doubles action against the Yellow Jackets. For her performance, Letterman is the Geneva Women's Student Athlete of the Week. You can check out her interview later this week on the Geneva Athletics website. Next up for the women is a road match at W&J beginning at 6:30 p.m. tonight. The men's tennis team has finished up its competition this fall, but the men and women did take part in an inter-squad mixed doubles tournament on Saturday on Januzzi courts during homecoming, with junior Nate Heidengren and senior Becca Locke taking home the championship this season for bragging rights among the Golden Tornadoes. Women's golf finished up its regular season with a match at St. Vincent last week, where it finished 4th overall. Freshman Callie Grimplin led the team with a score of 111. Geneva will now prepare for the PAC Championships, which begin next Monday, October 7th, at the Squaw Creek Golf Course in Vienna, Ohio. Both the men and women's cross-country teams were off this week, with the Golden Tornadoes actually in the middle of a 3-week break before they return to action on Saturday, October 9th at Oberlin College. Well, that's all we have for this week's Geneva Weekly Update. I'm your host, Drake Greenstein. As always, storm on.